les van a dar de comer.
Okay, so if I can introduce our sea lions to you. Over on the left in the water is Stella. Stella is 24 years old. And to her right on the beach, is Bibi. Bibi is 13 years old. In the wild, sea lions usually live about 15 to 20 years, but in zoos and aquariums they've been known to live longer. What you're seeing today are known as behaviors or trained responses. As our keepers work with the sea lions, they're asking for many different responses. Some of these are natural behaviors, which sea lions will do in the wild. And you just heard some vocalization from Stella. That's a natural behavior called barking. Sea lions are said to be the most vocal of the pinnipeds, and that includes the walruses, the eared seals, and the true seals. And sea lions are what we call eared seals. Now there's an easy way to tell, and that's just by looking at their heads. You'll see our sea lions have external ear flaps or little pieces of skin that show us where their ears are. These are unique to the eared seal, which includes the sea lion and the fur seal. Their closest relatives are called true seals. True seals have, like harbor seals, just have tiny pinhole openings for their ears. So like I said, that's the easiest way of telling the difference. But the biggest differences are flippers and the way that they use them. Eared seals like our sea lions are excellent swimmers. When they swim, they use those large front flippers to push themselves through the water, and they use their hind flippers to stabilize themselves. But when they come out on land, they can easily walk, run, or gallop because they have the ability to rotate their hind flippers forward so they can use them just like feet. True seals and harbor seals have bodies like caterpillars. But eared seals like our sea lions do have that on-land advantage. Now some of the other behaviors you're seeing today are husbandry behaviors. Husbandry behaviors are any behaviors that allow keepers to manage or examine the sea lions.
Wow!
Sea lions lie down so their trainers can check their bodies for bumps or bruises or anything unusual. The keepers will also look down their throats and at their teeth and gums when they're going to the dentist. And this is also the time during our demonstration when any needed medication will be given. These behaviors make sure that our sea lions continue to be in top health with very little stress. We also notice that our sea lions will get plenty of exercise today. We all know that exercise is good for our good health.
Mira, se va a subir hasta arriba. Va a brincar. Look. Wow!
If you listen carefully, you might hear the keepers say good or good girl, and our sea lions do respond to this vocal praise. Of course, they're also being fed some fish. On a normal day, they have between 8 and 18 pounds of herring and capelin, and it's all fortified with vitamins B and E. Sea lions eat more fish in the winter and less in the summer. In the winter, they need to build up a layer of fat called blubber to keep them warm, but of course they don't eat all that fat in the summer, so they are eating less, and that's perfectly
Otra vez va.
He's just bringing some lions back to her training. This is a bit of a mental challenge for her. She has to remember to bring all of them back, not just one, and then she'll get her reward.
Ella está recogiendo todos los aros. Wow.
And there she goes, and of course she's going to get a reward for that. You'll notice our sea lions do have very flexible bodies. When they're swimming, they can turn quickly in the water. In the wild, this helps them to get away from their predators, which include the shark and the orca. Also helps them to swim after fast-moving schools of fish. And like I said, here in the zoo, we feed our sea lions 3 times a day, but in the wild, the sea lions are considered to be opportunists. That basically means they'll eat just about any kind of fish that comes their way. And when they eat their fish, they swallow them in one piece. Their teeth are pointy in shape and just used for grasping, not chewing. That's why instead they trash on the ground. Because eventually that trash will make its way into the storm drains and out to the beach where it can affect the marine mammals on our shores, or here at the zoo to make its way into our exhibit.
Shark, ¿qué está haciendo Shark?
She has wing flippers sticking out of the water very often in the summer and at other times during the year. Sea lions can rest in the water, sticking a front flipper and a hind flipper out of the water, which balances them and enables them to rest. And you can see they have very strong flippers. They can propel their entire body out of the water just using the strength of their flippers. Now these are female sea lions. Females are called cows. They generally weigh between 200 and 400 pounds. Male sea lions are known as bulls and are quite big. They can weigh anywhere between 600 and 1,000 pounds when they're full grown. And aside from their size, they do look a little bit different than the females. The males will develop a bump on their forehead called the sagittal crest. If you like to visit some male sea lions, you can see them at the Queen Zoo.
Ahí va otra vez para arriba.
Now you can see notice how easily she can move that on land. There's another beautiful front flipper stand, followed by a natural high dive. Now, like I said, sea lions are mammals, but when they dive, they do it a little bit differently than we do. Instead of holding their breath, they actually blow the air out of their lungs first, close their nostrils, and while they're underwater, they will give off the oxygen that's stored in their blood and their tissues. And sea lions can stay underwater for about 10 minutes long. It's quite a lot longer than we can.
No, it's not. Stop. Yeah.
Sea lions have very good senses, both in and out of the water. They have excellent vision, and they can see equally well under the low light conditions under the water, as well as in bright sunlight. They do have superior hearing, and you'll also notice that our sea lions have whiskers. They have fluffy up on either side of their snouts, and these are tactile organs. With their whiskers, they can pick up vibrations underwater, and in a while, this does help them to locate their prey. They can actually feel the vibrations of the fish underwater. They can also use their whiskers for expression. There's another natural high dive from Stella. Now, the first and most important behavior that our sea lions learn is called targeting.
There's
This is
only
where the sea
two.
lion
There's
puts
no
her
more.
nose to the keeper's fist. Phoebe's doing that with her trainer. This allows her trainer to get her attention and position her, and then it leads to the other signals you see being used today.
Shark.
And our sea lions understand both vocal commands as well as visual commands. He's playing again at patty cake, just testing those reflexes, and now Stella's going to get a little more exercise. Keep her in good shape for the summer. So it's coming up on those little fish. The keepers will feed them out and show the sea lions that the feeding's over.
Yeah, un beso.
Okay, so have a nice round of applause.